So today I decided to stop at my local river after work. This is a river that's local to me. I've found quite a few coins here in the past. I know everybody's found a gold ring here except me, so I was here yesterday, didn't find a whole lot. Again, I was here after work, just digging all the low tones I can, anything that hits just to try to find that one gold ring. But haven't had much luck yesterday. Just found a couple of coins, nothing too exciting, but I got a signal here, just digging a lot of aluminum trash and getting a good nickel signal. Thought it might be a pull tab, but it was ringing kind of funny, so it kind of had a high pitch in there with it. But anyway, I dug down and moved the gravel back with the pick, and I see a nickel down there. Haven't picked it up yet. I don't know if it's going to be a modern one, a V nickel. Usually I find a lot of V's here, but I have found modern ones too. So I'm going to turn you around here. We're going to look at it together. I don't know if I'm going to put the camera underwater because it does muffle the speaker and cuts the audio out a little bit, but I can see it right here in front of me, so I'll turn the camera around and take a look at it together. If I remember where it's at, now I don't see it. There it is. Let's see what this is here. Oh, it looks like a V nickel. Blow the water off the date. Oh, cool, 1899. It's in pretty good shape. Yeah, I was getting a funky tone here. There might be something else in there with it. But, cool. I'm going to rescan this hole and, hold on, let me make sure just in case. Because I raked the gravel back pretty good, so I'll see if there's anything else in here. Oh, I feel something. Oh, I got a silver down here. I'm going to put you underwater and look at it together. It looks like it might be a barber. Oh, it's a mark. I can't tell the date off of that. If you guys can see it. Oh, I thought it was going to look like a barber underneath there from the surface, but hey, happy to have it. Alright, well, I'm going to keep on hitting it and see what I can find. Digging all these low tones, looking for my gold ring. Well guys, I found something. It's been a while since those two coins. Digging a lot of pieces of aluminum. But I just found something cool. I just dug it up. I picked it up and looked at it real quick. I set it down to get the camera out, but I'm going to grab it here. You can see that from the sun, but it is a, it says Republic of Vietnam Service. Hopefully you guys can see that in the sunlight. Flip it over. United States of America, it says on there. I'll get a picture of it for the video, and I know you might have a hard time seeing it, but cool. This was a solid hit. I thought it was going to be part of a can top because it was, again, it was just not too far below the surface. Well, cool. Well, I just got a signal here not too long after that little medallion pendant. Just dug it up. It was a pretty good solid hit, and dug it up, and I haven't picked it up yet, but it's laying sideways here, and I think I have an intact pocket watch. Again, I haven't looked at it. You're going to see it when I see it. But it looks like it might be one of those types that open and close. It looks like it's opened up. Who knows, it could be just a part of one, but it looks like that's what it might be, because it looks like it's glass, so I'm gonna turn the camera around. I'm gonna dig it out of there, and we're gonna see it together. If you guys can see that right there. Oh, well, it's definitely not a pocket watch. I no clue what this thing is. Definitely full of sand and water. The glass is intact. It's definitely glass. I don't know. There's some writing on the back. I have no idea, guys. I thought it was going to be a pocket watch, but oh well. Probably just trash. Well, guys, I found something I have never found. Um, do not know exactly what type it is, but I know a friend of mine a couple years ago got one out of here, and I just dug one, I don't know, probably a minute ago, and I moved up and I dug another one, and I see another one laying in the hole. So there's two more of what I just found, and it's actually a bullet. I don't know if it's Civil War era period or not. Obviously I'm from Illinois, so we didn't have any Civil War history here, but I am close to a place, not to give the place away, but I am close in a town where there was an Indian Black Hawk War, and all the settlers in the town built a fort to protect themselves from the Indians, from the Blackhawks. Could be from one of those, or it could be a guy riding a horse back in the day who fell out of his pocket, but I'll turn the camera on. I already got one in my bag, but I just, just a few inches up above it, I scraped some of the gravel back and I see another one. But there could be a whole family of these things down there, but I'm going to turn the camera around and show you guys, and maybe one of you guys might know what it is. Look at that, ain't that cool? Man, these are huge bullets too, man. Just imagine one of these things hitting you. They're definitely dropped, and they're definitely old, but I don't know if they're pre-Civil War during the Black Hawk War here, or if they're after the Civil War. Maybe one of you guys might know that find these on a regular basis down south there. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I don't know much about these old bullets, but they sure are heavy. There's a lot of weight here. Alright, there might be a whole family of them in here, but I'm going to go over this hole again with the detector, and I'm going to work this area real good because the very first one was back here. I already put it in my bag, so altogether I think I got 4 of them now. So I'm going to work this area really good. Hopefully there's some more in here. Maybe they dropped a box of them or a bag of them, but how awesome is that? Yeah, for a lot of you guys comment and always ask me, especially in my dream stream videos, why there's so much stuff in the river. What I do is I usually research places. Again, I do research. There's a lot of it online, unless you're one of the Chicago club members who only do their research from watching people's videos and then go help yourself to them. But, well, I should say only, not all of them are like that. There's a few, but anyway, these places, they're not hard to find. You just do the research and the legwork, you connect the dots to the puzzle, and I usually look for sites that had old water slides, or there was an old swimming hole back in the early 1900s, late 1800s, and places that had a lot of activity. I mean, you can't just go in any creek or stream or river and expect to find stuff. I mean, you might get lucky and find something here and there, but usually I like to go where there's a lot of people in a certain area. So, I mean, that answers your question why there's so many coins. Yes, the river looks low right now, but back then it was a lot higher then. What they would do is they dam up the stream or the river, and they would have water slide here, boat rentals and stuff. So, not to give away where I'm at, but just to give you guys an idea. So, but yeah, do your research. You can find places like this. They're all over. Back then, rivers were a popular spot for water parks. Most of the time people think of beaches, but back then it was mostly rivers. So, alright, I'm going to find some more of these bullets, and again, if anybody knows what these are, you see that there? I'll get a better pic of it. But, cool. Yeah, I'm going to do some research myself, so alright, I'm going to get back at it. I'm going to stop yapping, I'm going to find some more of these, so, and a gold ring. Well, not too far away, I dug the bullets over here, and I was coming over here. I'm getting the same exact signal, a little bit broken up under these rocks here. So I'm gonna do this live because I think it's another one of those bullets because it just sounds too good. It is broken up on the second direction, but it's still giving me a good signal. So I'm gonna bear with me. I'm gonna try to do this. I'm going to shut this detector off, it's going nuts. Alright. Well, this one's under some pretty good stones, so I got to pick them out of the way, try to do this with one hand. Hopefully it'll be a bullet. Alright, I'll turn the detector on and see if I can follow the pick. Oh yeah, signal got a lot better. Definitely I think it's a bullet. So we're not too far from the other one. Let's gouge it up here. Trying to do this one-handed. Alright, I got it out, so let's see if we can pick through it and see. I gotta unhook this camera, hold on. Oh, this one's a dropped one, but it looks like it was carved. Or something was chewing on it. See that there? Again, sorry for a long live dig. It's just hard to do this with one hand and dig through the rocks, but wow, that is neat. There's got to be a bunch more in here. I'm gonna go ahead and shut the camera off, and if I find another one, I'll turn it back on and show you guys. Well, it's the same hole, and I was getting another signal there. I scraped it back with the pick, and it's right in here, so I'm going to go down with the pinpointer and try to retrieve it as fast as I can. This one was a little more high pitched, but it still is kind of consistent with the other bullets. Got it in my hand. Oh, there it is. Alright. Yeah, there could be a lot more in here. I'm not going to do this for each one, but see how many I can gather up, and then I'll show you. But cool. Well, that same hole I pulled 3 more, but one of them looks like it was cut at the very base, and there's a hole in there, so I set them off to the side. So the hole I scanned over, I'm not getting any more signals, but there might be some more around it. But I'm going to go ahead and grab these 3 that I set over here that I found and show you. This other one here, you see a hole in there. I don't know. Again, I don't know what type these are, if they're pre or post Civil War, or if they had something to do with the Black Hawk War or Indian War era. But man, these, I'm really liking these. These are going to look really nice in my display. I've been wanting to find a Civil War bullet forever. I mean, I know these aren't battle related, but for out here in Illinois, these are a great find. Well, I just dug something up that I haven't dug in a while. Usually I get bits and pieces of them, but I'm not going to put the camera underwater, but see if you can see what it is there. I hope you saw it there, but harmonica reed. Treasure found! Treasure found! It's a memorial from the 1960s. I had to do that. Alright, haven't found anything good since that harmonica reed, but I'm going to keep trying for a little longer, and hopefully I can find something good to show you guys. Hopefully I'll get that gold ring before I leave. Well, I want to thank you guys for joining me. It's been a pretty good hunt for a short period of time after work, but here's all my trash. I did get a spoon, makeup compact, part of a watch, some gun shell casings, and there's bits and pieces of aluminum. Did find a piece of a crotal bell. Never found a whole one yet, but still searching. But I always manage to find these broken pieces. And some tags here. I did find a family of wheat pennies here, but I didn't film them. Of course, the memorial, the treasure. And I did get 1 silver coin today. 1920. And of course, harmonica reed, the V nickel, 1899, which is in really good shape. And this Vietnam medal here, I think that's what it is, if you guys can see that. Must be service, like a, I don't know, I have no idea what it is, to be honest with you. Obviously somebody was in Vietnam and maybe a thank you service medal, who knows, have to look that up. And the find of the day, these bullets here, I ended up with, got one piece of one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of these things. And I'm really pleased with these. I'd rather find these than coins. One day I'll get down south to find some actual battlefield bullets, but I have no idea if these are pre or post Civil War, if they were from the Indian War. I might have said earlier, I don't remember, but one of you guys will know what one of these are. They're all the same too. And this one here is interesting. Looked like they tried to make a sinker or something out of it, I don't know. But again, thanks for joining me, guys. That wraps up my hunt. Had a pretty good day. Didn't find any golden rings though, but there's always tomorrow. I might come down here for a little bit, but I'm going to try to find one before the water level rises. Like I said, this is the only river I have not found gold in. Everybody that went with me found one, so I'm going to keep trying. Signals are kind of scarce, but they're out there. Again, thanks for joining me. Until next time.